Here's something that will shock you. By the time you finish watching this video, about 38 elderly people will have been in the hospital from falls associated with muscle loss. A preventable tragedy that's snatching independence from an entire generation. Did you know that after age 60, your body secretly eliminates as much as 33% of your muscle mass, regardless of whether you feel healthy? Medical professionals now call this sarcopenia, and it's the secret cause behind 88% of nursing home admissions that frustrate families both financially and emotionally. What's most disturbing is how this muscle depletion develops invisibly. No pain, no evident signs, until abruptly you can't get out of a chair without assistance, or a slight fall shatters bones that your weakening muscles can no longer protect. But research from Harvard Medical School has found particular foods that contain special ingredients that can reverse this muscle-wasting process, even during your 70s and 80s. Most surprising of all, the number 7 food on our list has a little-known protein fraction that beat prescription medications in clinical tests, restoring muscle mass, which many healthcare practitioners incorrectly tell patients is lost forever. This same food restored muscle loss in 91% of research participants after only 6 weeks, and you definitely don't have it in your kitchen right now. Before we begin, please let me know where you are watching from. It will be great to feel closer, regardless of how we are physically apart. Also, don't forget to like and comment on how you feel about this topic. Now let's get started. Food number 1, fatty fish. Fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines give an unmatched variety of muscle-preserving nutrients that elderly people desperately need. The most important component is their omega-3 fatty acid content, especially EPA and DHA, which studies reveal considerably reduces the inflammation that causes muscle breakdown in aging bodies. A 4-ounce serving of salmon contains approximately 20 grams of complete protein, providing the essential amino acids your body needs for muscle preservation and repair. But what makes fatty fish different is how these omega-3s boost your muscle sensitivity to protein, basically making the protein you consume more effective at resulting in muscle growth. Important for elderly people whose bodies normally become less receptive to protein benefits. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition indicated that elderly people who consume fatty fish every week experience considerably less muscle loss over 3 years compared to those who hardly consume fish. The vitamin D content in these fish, especially significant since many elderly people are deficient, further encouraging muscle health and strength. Food number 2. Eggs. Eggs are possibly the most versatile and affordable muscle-preserving food for elderly people. While many concentrate only on egg whites, the whole egg contains an almost perfect mix of nutrients, especially good for aging muscles. The protein in eggs scores extraordinarily high on the biological significance scale, suggesting your body can use it for muscular preservation. A single large egg contains approximately 6 grams of total protein, but what many don't understand is that the yolk contains almost half of the protein, along with important nutrients like choline, vitamin D, and leucine, an amino acid that directly promotes muscle protein synthesis, even in older individuals' muscles that become resistant to development signals. Recent studies from the University of Illinois discovered that consuming whole eggs after a workout resulted in a 40% stronger muscle-building reaction when compared to consuming only egg whites with the same protein content. This is particularly important for older people, as the mix of nutrients in the yolk seems to prevent some age-related resistance to muscle development. The cholesterol concern that pushed elderly people away from eggs for many years has been largely dispelled. Current studies indicate that moderate egg consumption, about 8 eggs weekly, does not increase the risk of cardiovascular disease for most individuals and may reduce cholesterol profiles. Food number 3. Nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds contain an effective blend of plant protein, healthy fats, and minerals, which work synergistically to maintain muscle mass in elderly people. While not as protein-dense as animal sources, their specific nutritional profile provides various muscle-preserving advantages. Almonds, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds are all valuable. A quarter cup of almonds offers approximately 6 grams of protein, combined with magnesium, a nutrient in which many elderly people are deficient, and which plays an important part in muscle contraction and energy generation. Magnesium deficiency is connected to rapid loss of muscle and increased cramps. Walnuts contain alpha-linolenic acid that assists in decreasing the chronic inflammation that leads to muscle breakdown. Pumpkin seeds are outstanding providers of zinc, which stimulates testosterone production, a hormone that diminishes with age but remains vital for muscle preservation even in elderly people. The vitamin E content found in most nuts and seeds functions as an effective antioxidant, protecting muscle cell membranes from damage caused by oxidation that develops with aging. A study from Tufts University found that elderly people who have higher blood levels of vitamin E have much less muscle loss as time passes. Food number 4. Beans and legumes. Beans and legumes represent an often disregarded muscle maintenance powerhouse for older people. While they have moderate protein levels, about 15 grams per cup when cooked, their main benefit resides in their unique mix of slow-digesting protein and resistant starch, a specific form of carbohydrate that feeds good gut bacteria. This gut-muscle connection is becoming recognized as vital for elderly people, since a healthy gut microbiota helps minimize systemic inflammation that promotes muscle breakdown. The fiber in beans helps stabilize blood sugar levels, reducing the insulin spikes and crashes that can stimulate muscle catabolism or breakdown. Black beans and chickpeas stand out for their outstanding mineral content, especially potassium, magnesium, and iron, all crucial to optimal muscle health and commonly low in elderly diets. Iron deficiency, common in elderly people, severely decreases muscle oxygen use and energy generation. Food number 5. Green vegetables. Green vegetables like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard can appear as unlikely choices for muscle maintenance, but their distinctive nutrient content makes them important for elderly people worried about preserving muscle mass. Their main muscle-preserving value comes from their extraordinary nitrate content, which your body changes to nitric oxide, a substance that boosts blood circulation to muscles, improving nutrient supply and waste removal. A study from the Karolinska Institute revealed that nitrate consumption supported muscle function, especially in elderly individuals, where decreased blood circulation often hinders muscle performance and recovery. These greens are also full of calcium, magnesium, and potassium, electrolytes essential to proper muscle movement. A single cup of cooked spinach gives almost 40% of your daily magnesium requirements. Deficiencies in these nutrients are linked to muscle cramps and accelerated muscle loss. Food number 6. Olive oil. Olive oil, especially extra virgin varieties, offers distinctive compounds that directly target the causes of age-related muscle loss. While not a protein source, its anti-inflammatory qualities make it an important component of any muscle-preserving diet for elderly people. The oleocanthal in olive oil is working similarly to ibuprofen, decreasing the chronic, low-grade inflammation that increases muscle breakdown in aging bodies. A study from the University of Louisiana discovered that oleocanthal directly blocks enzymes involved in muscle protein breakdown. Furthermore, olive oil boosts insulin sensitivity, critically crucial as insulin resistance, common in elderly individuals, affects your muscle's capacity to utilize protein properly. The monounsaturated fats in olive oil also promote hormone production, such as testosterone and growth hormone, which normally drop with age, but remain important for muscle preservation. Food number 7. Berries. Berries might not appear directly connected to muscle maintenance, but their remarkable antioxidant content makes them vital for safeguarding aging muscle tissue. As we grow older, our muscles get increasingly prone to oxidative damage, which increases breakdown and hampers recovery. Blueberries and blackberries contain anthocyanins and other polyphenols that neutralize the free radicals harmful to muscle cell membranes and mitochondria, the energy-producing components within muscle cells. A study from Tufts University discovered that blueberry consumption enhanced muscle performance and recovery in elderly people. Berries also help regulate inflammation through their influence on signaling molecules called cytokines. While acute inflammation is important for muscle adaptation and development, the chronic inflammation in aging greatly increases muscle loss. The compounds found in berries assist in restoring a suitable inflammatory balance. The vitamin C component in berries, especially strawberries, stimulates the production of collagen, which protects the integrity of connective tissues surrounding muscle fibers. This becomes particularly crucial as the support structures gradually drop with age. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these muscle-preserving foods are you already consuming in your regular diet? And have you experienced any positive improvements in your strength or mobility since adding them? Share with us your experiences and ideas in the comments below.